Okay. I don't like it when there's people cutting their grass outside. I want to buy farmland and live like away from people so that I don't have to hear this. So I can tell it I want it to track your eyeball, and then I can move away from you and you should stay in focus. And it kind of is. And you could walk toward me and it should keep you in focus too. Well, not at that point because you're
Too close.
Too close.
Yeah.
Yeah, it stays on you zooming out too, but you're more attracted zoomed in.
You like that close-up stuff?
I do like the close-up stuff. It's kind of my thing. So I got this book from the library. This was suggested to me by someone on the internet in the discussion of how to break your addiction to the internet. Why does it do that? Why does it get so confused as to where I am that it needs to go out of focus? Dude, come on. I'm right here. It's so weird. This book is due back in like 2 days, so I need to read it. The section that I just read, I wanted to share this section of it. Slot machines leverage this psychological weakness to incredible effect. The unpredictability of the payout makes it harder to stop. Social media does the same thing. Posting on Twitter might yield a big social payoff in the form of likes, retweets, and replies, or it might yield no reward at all. Never knowing the outcome makes it harder to stop pulling the lever. Intermittent variable reinforcement is a defining feature of not only gambling and addiction, but also, tellingly, abusive relationships. Abusers veer unpredictably between kindness and cruelty, punishing partners for behaviors they had previously rewarded with affection. This can lead to something called traumatic bonding. The victimized partner finds herself compulsively seeking a positive response, like a gambler feeding a slot machine or a Facebook addict unable to log off from the platform, even if, for many, it only makes them lonelier. I have been there. I remember recognizing that the abuse was real and needing to get out, but also feeling trapped, feeling addicted, and feeling like I was in a cult. Like when you're in a cult that you don't want to be in anymore, or when you're in a cult that you know you can't get out of, so you become even more devout. That's kind of what it felt like. Definitely recognizing the same addictive tendencies, because I have dealt with addictions before too. Of all the things you could be addicted to, I suppose social media is not the worst one. Chemical addictions suck. This is caffeine, and they will ruin your life. But all addiction is chemical addiction because it's all chemicals in your head. Dopamine, serotonin, norepinephrine, it's all chemicals. and you can get addicted to all of it. So in 2018, a team of economists gave different groups different amounts of money to log off of their Facebooks for like 4 weeks. But the people who deactivated experienced more happiness, less anxiety, and greater life satisfaction. After the experiment was over, they used the app less than they had before. Why had these subjects been so resistant to give up a product that made them unhappy? Their behavior, the economists wrote, was consistent with standard habit-forming models, i.e., with addiction, leading to suboptimal consumption choices. A clinical way of saying the subjects had been trained to act against their own interests. I remember hearing once through my own previous recovery processes that addiction is addiction is when you do something without liking it. It took me a long time to be able to admit that I didn't like the various things. I have very much admitted that I don't like Reddit, that I don't like staring at my phone all the time. And I don't like talking about this if it's not going to focus on me. The point that I'm trying to get to, I don't know what point I'm trying to get to. It's literally anything other than sitting there and staring at your phone. If literally anything else. I remember, this is too bright. I remember seeing a thing once that said, do more things that make you forget to check your phone. And I think that's kind of going to be the theme of the next couple of weeks. The theme of whatever this is. I have given up Reddit before. I gave it up for Lent last year, and I thought I could give it up for Lent this year too. But then I remembered that I'm not Catholic, and giving things up for Lent would be cultural appropriation, so I didn't.
I'm ready to listen, I'm ready to share, I'm ready to do it my own.
So the thing that I'm doing to stay off of my phone is editing old footage that has been sitting on my computer for well over a year at this point. Because I did my 2021 project, and I was thinking I wanted to try to do something from 2022. Not in the same way. Like, you know, you have your phone on you all the time, and, you know, at least for me, I just record stuff. I've been putting off doing this, and literally this memo to myself is like, I'm talking about how I'm still struggling with the same things I've always struggled with, and this was a year ago I recognized this, and I'm still struggling with it now. So I don't know what that means, but I haven't looked at my phone for the last hour and a half, so that's good, I guess. I don't know why I want to treat myself like I hate myself, but last night I set my intention. When I get up in the morning, I will not look at my phone, I will read the book instead. So of course, I found a loophole that as long as I don't get out of bed, I can lay there and stare at my phone for 3 hours. Which is exactly what I did. I just don't know what I'm going to do with myself. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a person with too much money. Well, not too much money anymore because I spent all of my money on clothes and cameras. I guess I could use the cameras to show the clothes. Yeah, that'd be a fun side project.